Hello again. We are once again back with geoguessr. Gonna do some little bit more solo duels. I will be stopping at 3 today. We won't be going long. There's a Nintendo Direct at 3 o'clock, so I'll be skedaddling at 3. I don't know how. Are you sure it's emo only? It should be emo only. I said it's emo only. Hang on a sec. Goodbye. Say goodbye to right to speak. There goes your rights to speak, chap. There goes your rights to speak. City? Yeah, Nintendo Direct's at 3. I would stream my reaction to it, but I don't know how Nintendo is with their reactions to their content. I know they're really funny about specific things with their stuff, right? You know, State of Play, Summer Games Fest, Xbox Games Show, they all incentivize people to stream and react to it and stuff like that because it gets more viewership. But Nintendo hates that sort of shit. They hate it whenever anyone does anything with their stuff. So I don't know if I can personally broadcast it. I would if I could, but I don't want to try it. I don't want to get sent to the Shadow Realm for copyright infringement from Nintendo. I don't feel like getting a cease and desist, so unfortunately I will be skedaddling at 3 to watch the Nintendo Direct. But what we're going to do now is we're going to hop into some solo duels in the meantime. Oop, here we go. Hello. Doggo. So is that a wild dog or is that an owner dog? A pet dog? That looks like a wild dog. That actually looks like my sister's dog. If that's a wild dog, then that gives us an idea of where we could be. Sounds a bit funny, but it does give an idea. I feel like we could be in Romania. I don't know. There's not a lot to go off. I'm doing a panic vote. We're going with Romania. It's the first thing I said. Panic vote. It's probably wrong. Oh, it was Kazakhstan. Okay, I wasn't a million miles off, but still, that was a woeful guess. Yeah, that dog looks scarily like my sister's dog. That's crazy. Oh, more Cyrillic. Okay. So we're back in the same region at least. Shit the bed. Okay, here we go. Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it Georgia? Is it Kazakhstan? Is it Russia? I think it's just gonna be Russia. I'm gonna panic vote. Moscow. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know. Not enough time to think. How far was it? Okay. I should have went for this middle section. If I'm not sure, I should always go for a middle section that's around the areas that I think it could be. That's the sort of cheeky thing I've been doing. If I'm not 100% UAE, okay, so this is in the United Arab Emirates. If I'm not 100% sure on where it could be, I sort of just go for a middle ground, so I could at least secure points based on region. It's a bit cheeky, but... Okay, so we got UAE somewhere. Where it could be, I don't know. We could vote just outside Dubai. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Just from a domain, that is close. That is really close. Just from a domain. That's the only thing I had. Was a domain. Amazing. Ignore my win-loss streak. I've been on a stinker this morning. Oh, I'm in the void. Kataba. Again, we're in the UAE. In fact, this is the exact same spot we just was. This is a bit cheeky because we was literally just here. We're in Abu Dhabi, I believe. We was literally just here. This isn't really fair, but we was just here, so... What? Vietnam? What? Why did it have a UAE sign? Why the fuck is there a United Emirates domain in Vietnam? Did it not update my thing properly? I could have sworn that was the exact same place we just was. Am I tripping? That's crazy. I could have sworn I was 100% the same place we just was. That's so bizarre. That was 100% the same place, no? .it. Okay, this could be Italy. Or that could just be a general domain link. But I'm feeling Italy. We could be somewhere in Rome. Perhaps. I need to see a language. That could be San, or could be Saint Martino. So I'm doubling down on Italy. Maybe we'll go northern and dabble more into this territory. Tornanti. I'm feeling like we're in the northern regions of Italy. So we'll go up near Switzerland, perhaps? Maybe around here. Oh, I was close. I was really close. I see a sign. Adopt a highway. Rainy Lake Guides. Wow, you can really adopt anything these days. This is my pet road tarmac. It doesn't really say a lot. But we like to take him on long walks. It's just like a little cutout of the tarmac floor. Put a little lead on him and a collar. It's my boy. Oh. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Yeah. I already know what country we're in. Okay, dude. Oh. Apologies if you hear my dog barking. You've seen something in the garden. He never used to bark, and he's only just started barking. Like in the last couple of days, he's found his voice, and he's now barking. Barking to the heavens. Rainy Lake. North Jackfish Bay. Okay, so we're 100% certain this is in America. I just don't know what state. I'm not good for states and areas and stuff like that. Rainy Lake. Rainy Lake, okay. Anyone who's American could be looking at this going, oh, it's obvious, it's in this area, but I'm not familiar with any lake grounds or anything like that in America, so I need just a mention of a state or something in some capacity. We got more than enough clues. It's not like they've not given us any clues. Like, this is 100% telling us exactly where we are. I don't know where we are. Crystal Beach. We're on a coast somewhere if there's a beach nearby. That's all I know. Is that a blimp I just saw? A little log cabin. It's cute. Right by a lake. Okay. Right, main, must turn right. Okay. Again, we've got all the clues that we could have. I want more. I'm being greedy. I'm going to assume it's northern somewhere. I assume. Again, I'm not 100% familiar with America and stuff like that. This could be... No, it wouldn't be Canada. It looks like whoever I'm with is also struggling to figure out where this is. I imagine they're in the same situation where they must know it's in America, but they want to find exactly where it is, but they too don't know anything about America. Camp Idlewood. Okay, that's 100% just telling us where we are. But I don't know where we are. I don't know where this is. Any Yanks? Any Yanks in chat? Just know. I am near wherever you are based in Camp Idlewood. I just don't know where it is. I removed your right to speak in chat because it's emote only, but if you could... There we go. American flag. There's confirmation. There's a flag there as well underneath it. Can I get a look at that flag? Because it could just outright say where we are on it. No, county off blah blah blah. It's not flying. Nay. No Yanks. No Yanks. Nay. I love that. I love when you watch like directs and stuff recently where Summer Game Fest and stuff like that has been going on. And they are also all in emote only mode because gamers can't control themselves and say absolute nonsense in every single one of the streams. So they're all in emote only mode now. And it's just like if they see something they like, it's yay, 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 and if it's something they don't like, nay. It's great. Okay, I think I need to put in a vote at some point. This person isn't, so I there's really like we're not rushed in any capacity. Taking our time on this. That or this guy's just falling asleep. I don't know. I imagine he's in the same situation as me, where he's just trying to find where it is. Sometimes they might say the state on these. Literally just says Rainy Lake. The answer is right in front of our eyes, and I'm just not familiar enough with America to pinpoint where this is. A load of political nonsense, okay. How's the music, by the way? Give a yay, or seems good, if it's good volume. Give a nay, if it needs to be turned up. Or if you got it, give a ghosty thumbs up emote. Any ghosty thumbs up havers in chat? Nay, nay, yeah. Could be turned up a little bit. Okay. We can do that. This guy's taking his sweet time, so we can turn it up just a smidge. Just a smidge. How's that? Good? You like that? Yeah. I love that emote, dude. Yeah. I love it. Maybe I should always put my chat in emote only mode. This is fun. Rather than people telling me I'm an idiot, I can just sit and decipher it through emotes. This is great. Nay. He doesn't like it, he hates it. He doesn't like it. I'm sorry, it won't always be in emote only mode. It's only for a geoguessr. I'm now just going for a leisurely stroll through this guy's neighborhoods. I don't know. Minnesota. That's what we were looking for. We're in Minnesota. Wonderful. See, all it took was me having a little peruse around the area for the last 5 minutes to find where we are. Now, where is Minnesota? Minnesota, here we go. And now, we can probably pinpoint exactly where we are. Because we was near a lake, weren't we? So it was like River Lake or Rainy Lake. Chimeneo Lake. Long Prairie. Staples Wildlife. We can just return to where we was. Now we're exactly here. Move forward a little bit. So about here. Baxter. Austin Taxes Services. Oops. Rice Lake. Okay, we're getting warmer. It begins with R at least. I feel like it would be quite northern. I don't want to just put Minnesota. I feel like we can find it. And again, this guy is taking his time as well, so we have all the time in the world to try and find exactly where this is. Crystal Lake, here we are. That's familiar, right? Crystal Beach, we're just here, right? Or I can get debated with it being another Crystal Lake, because we could be debated here. Fish Lake. Clearview. Where the fuck is... There's so many lakes in Minnesota, man. How many lakes do you need? There's not a reasonable amount of lakes. You don't need this many lakes, dude. Have a word. For the people like me who are playing GeoGuessr, you're making it hard. Alright, you're making it hard. Got too many lakes. Oh, we're in New York. That's a joke, but obviously not New York. Or someone says, oh, Sky. No, no. I know. New York Mills. Do you reckon someone's actually, like, who's a tourist in America has put in New York? And on the off chance clicked New York Mills instead and end up driving all the way up to Minnesota? Bearing in mind, they'd have to pass it pretty badly. Like, they get off here and then drive all the way up here and end up in New York Mills and go, huh, this place is really unimpressive, actually. That'd be so stupid. Wow, you know, I heard New York was so grand, the big Statue of Liberty and everything like that. This place is ass. It's just lakes everywhere. Not what I expected at all. Dude, I don't know where River Lake is. Or Rainy Lake. There's too many lakes here in Minnesota. way too many lakes here. Coral Lake. They got a lake for just about everything, haven't they? Rice Lake. This guy must be doing what I'm doing and just looking at every single lake on the map at this point. Big tree. Oh, bee tree. Meadow Roads. Oh my god. Literally every single lake in Minnesota has a name. That's crazy. Mud. Steep Bank. Twin Lake. Oh my lord. Let me find the exact name of it again, because we can find it again. Over here, right? North Jackfish Bay, which means logically it'll be north, right? Pine River. What other names can we work with? This is so frustrating because we're at a point where we know exactly where we are. It's just a matter of finding it. We're in Rainy Lake in Minnesota. Resident sleeper? Oh. They're bored. They're falling asleep. Chat hates it. Look, we'll find it, chat. We'll find it. Bowman's Landing. I'm just gonna have to vote, I think. I need to put pressure on this guy anyway. I think anywhere we vote for in Minnesota anyway will give us the closeness points. But if he knows it's in Minnesota as well, or if she knows, I can't tell. If they know they're in Minnesota as well, then even if I get it spot on, they're not going to get any points. Or I won't get any points. Because the point difference will be too low. Madison? Fuck it, dude. I'm going to click any lake. Because I'm not going to find it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do a random lake. Random lake. Sorry, mate. Pressure's on. Got 15 seconds. Yeah. They love it. How far was I? Oh, it was really north. It was really north. Okay, the guy just outright didn't vote, so he was just AFK. Maybe that's why we had to grace to spend so long voting. That's funny. If only I went a little bit further up north. See, chat, if I just spent like 5 extra minutes looking, I would have found it. Oops. Oh, hello. Rio, okay. That could be South America somewhere. Maybe Brazil. What's that? Puerto Rico? Okay, we're in Puerto Rico. Yeah, they found it as well. Where are we in Puerto Rico? Biam. I don't think I would be able to find it specifically, but... let's go here. How far? Ooh, San Juan. Okay, it was close. I never like when they put you on the side of a mountain or in the middle of a... like, I had one earlier that was in the middle of a forest, right? And when you're in the middle of a forest, or woods for that example, for that matter, You could be really anywhere in the world. You know, you could be in like Australia, you could be in like, I don't fucking know, anywhere in the world. I don't know where we are. My phone is making a lot of noise. Apologies. It was in Switzerland. There wasn't really any context clues to tell you it was in Switzerland. Other than just knowing the scenery. Like here. Again, we could be somewhere slightly tropical. Oh, never mind. We're in somewhere dead now. It could be the Australia again. We could be in Australia again because it's hot and all the plants are dead. Oh, and it's vegetated. So now we could be in wow, what a world of difference that makes, huh? What a world of difference. Australia. Somewhere in, I don't know, Vietnam. Fuck it, we're going to Australia. It was in Mexico. Yeah, so I had one earlier. Sorry, going back on my story. I had one earlier that was in the middle of a forest. I didn't know where it was. I put somewhere in Vietnam again. And it turns out it was up in the Russian wilderness. In the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm pretty sure it's all the way up here somewhere. Like, yeah, of course I'm going to guess over here. In the middle of nowhere, dudes. Of course I'm going to guess over here. I don't like the ones where they just put you in the middle of a forest somewhere. Because not in a million years am I going to guess it's going to be somewhere random in the eastern wilderness of Russia, dude. Like, no, I'm not going to get that. I'm going to just put Chile. It looks South American in some capacity, but I don't know. Mexico again. I didn't analyze enough. I was too busy yapping. It's my own fault. Chang. That's a Chinese beer company. So it means nothing because you can get Guinness here. That's Irish. So Man United with Wayne Rooney. How old is this photo? What's the copyright on this photo? Because that is old. Either they're quite far. Because that's the 2010 kit? 2009? That's Arsenal. That's the 2011 kit. Yes, this must be 2010, 2011 time. Again, I'm too busy yapping. My bad. That's Thai. So we're in Thailand, right? Where in Thailand? I don't know. I'm too busy yapping about football. That's an updated photo. 2024? Okay, so this isn't an old photo. GG. It was in Thailand. Sorry, a little bit of my football autism came out there. Aruna, hello. Well, that's how you're doing, but it's emo only mode, so you can't answer. I suppose you can give me a thumbs up if you're doing well. Right, we go again. Oh, are we in an F1 track? Or is this just a general track? We could be in an F1 track. Classic 21. No, this wouldn't be an F1 track. There's too much hill here. I don't think I have this much hill in an F1 track, right? I could be mistaken. Of course. As I often am. Circuit de Spa. Okay. Francorchamps. Okay. We could be somewhere in Portugal. Belgium. Never mind, we're in Belgium. Where in Belgium, though? I don't know. Oh, I wasn't a million miles off. Dude, the language there fucked me up. I was 100% certain it was in Belgium or something. In Italy or Portugal or something. That language really fucked me up. It's like there's this one bridge, and I've actually somehow landed the same bridge twice in one of these games. Not in the same duel, but in 2 different duels, I landed on that same bridge, where it looks like there's French on the bridge. So I voted for France. Then it turns out it wasn't in France, it was somewhere in South America. So I landed the bridge again, and I was like, oh, it must be in like Argentina or something, because I couldn't remember. And it was like somewhere up here. I don't remember. If you know the bridge I'm talking about, it's like it's just got a little bit of what looks to be French on the side of the bridge. And I just saw the language and I thought, oh, we must be in France or something, right? It makes sense. I don't know where we could be. I don't recognize that language, if I'm honest. Oh, it's Malaysia. Oh. Yikes. That's a pretty bad guess. We'll probably likely land the bridge again today. If I've somehow landed it twice, statistically, it's always possible we can land it again. And you'll probably see me vote for it in a completely different area again, even though I know exactly where it is. It's somewhere in South America, but I always forget where it is. We'll probably land the bridge again. What have we got here? Jose M. Morelos. Okay. Consultorio. Does that say Mexico? Or Medico? Okay. We're in South America in some capacity. But where? I'm gonna be safe and do a middle region vote. Oh wow, that's nearly the center of Mexico, okay. That was really a safety vote, being like, I don't know if it's like southern Mexico in Guatemala, or if it's just central Mexico. Just vote. Okay. In those instances, I sort of just panic and go for the nearest denominator. Just hope for the best. Again, these sort of places could be anywhere. It could be in the Philippines somewhere. It could be in Thailand. It could be maybe up in Russia somewhere. It could be in Australia. It could be anywhere, dude. Till we see something that's actually defining, you just won't know. Like maybe a different architecture, a sign. This building doesn't tell me anything about where it's from. Very foggy here as well. Very dense fog. Okay. We've got some sort of habitats. That looks to be Hindu. Is that Hindu? Or is... I can't tell, it's too fuzzy. I'm fairly certain that's Hindu, right? So I'm gonna guess we're up here somewhere. Oh, he's found it as well. How long do you see the sign though? Did you see the sign? Look up to your right, mate. Look up to your right. There's a sign just there. It will tell you. It will tell you. Look up. No! Oh, it was, wow, in Sri Lanka. Damn. I was right. Well, I wasn't. I put Nepal, but I was in the right region. At least. I don't think that counts for points. I should have got points for that. GG's anyway. Look at this guy. He's buck thief. You move a bit further, please, mate. Excuse me. Why are you going so slow? Oh my lord, okay. We're doing this, are we? Do you want to take me a little bit further down the roads? Okay, dude, this is the farthest we can go. Won't let us go any further. Okay. Oh, it's nice and sunny now. Well, green. A little more interesting to look at. They've seen something. That or they're just completely guessing. I have a feeling it's the latter, because I don't see shit. So I'm gonna guess we're in, like, fucking New Zealand. United States? Really? Wow. Fair enough. Meriden? That's Irish, right? Are we? No, we're not in Ireland. This has got to be Australia. Yeah, this has got to be Australia. If there's a college, then there might be a flag. Any flag? No, to be fair, I think flying flags around 90% of buildings is more of an American thing. You know, flying the United States flag outside of schools and stuff like that, that's more of an American thing. I love flying flags wherever they can. I'm pretty certain this is in Australia somewhere. Oh, my screen has gone pixelated. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with my guts and go for Australia. I don't know where it could be. Maybe Melbourne? I don't know. It's Sydney? It was in Perth, okay. Yeah, that was pretty close. That was pretty close. We both had an idea, but we just didn't know where in Australia it was. Kick W? No, it's not Kick W. Sorry, it's me being an idiot. Hello? Any signs? Okay, I saw a sign. Sign disappeared. Where did the sign go? We just time travel forward a little bit to the point where they removed the sign. Sign. Come on. Sign's gone! No! Wait, there's a sign there. Okay, what are we working with here? I don't recognize that language. I suppose it could be Switzerland, maybe? Just going by the Alps is basically what I'm going with here. Seeing the Alps, I think perhaps it could be Switzerland. It was. Oh no, it wasn't. It was more Austria. But yeah, it was more Austria, okay. That was just a guess. Is that more of a cheeky guess because I just saw the Alps and assumed it would be Switzerland? Because that's going off nothing, except for just a stereotype that I saw some mountain range in the distance. don't know what this guy's basing that on. Bolivia. I guess. I have nothing to base that on. Oh, yeah, they must have saw something. They must have saw something. What do they see? Mercedes-Benz, Pog? Mercedes-Benz buses? What country is driving Mercedes-Benz buses? That's pretty cool, dudes. Wherever it is, I want to go there. Just so I can get a Mercedes-Benz bus and say I've driven in a Mercedes-Benz. Port Racine. Saint-Germain. Is that France? I believe it is France. And it's Saint-Germain. It's coastal. It's coastal. It's not going to be there, is it? No, it's on a tippy. Oh, it's on a tippy, of course. Ah. My brain, again, it's football brain. I saw Saint-Germain. I thought Paris. Paris Saint-Germain. Went straight for Paris, ignoring the coastal aspect completely. No, all the logic went out the window as soon as I saw Saint-Germain. I just thought, oh, football, Paris Saint-Germain. It's fine. We're in Paris, obviously. That's literally telling us where we are. But I don't know where that is. My heart, and that's literally exactly where we are. That is just where we are. It's just telling us where on the map we are. If I knew where that was, I would vote for it. Any domains? Brazil. We're in Brazil somewhere. Okay, so now I just need to look for Opaco or whatever it was. Sorry, I didn't mean that out of ignorance. I just straight up forgot what it said. It's coastal, right? Because it was by the sea. No, it's not coastal. It's a lake. Okay. Let me go back. So it's by a lake. Big lake. Could be around here somewhere. Oopsies. It could be anywhere, dude. If it's a lake. Oh. Interesting rivers going along here. It could be here. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go for this, I think. Oh, they found it. Good job, dudes. Good job. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere along a river. I just couldn't find the river. Yeah, there it is. Good for them. It was pretty close. Damn. Oliphants. What language is that, though? Remember last time we played this, when I said that having at least a basic understanding of language will really help you figure out where you are in the world? Yeah, it's not helping me here. I don't know what language this is. Oh. Right away, please. Excuse me, sir. Robostal. Okay, Robostal. Feels like we could be in some sort of African region. Any domains? I can't see that domain. ZA, Zimbabwe? Is that Zimbabwe? Was it Zambia? That might be Zambia. I could go Zambia. This is now another... Based on a domain. Based on a domain. Again, that was just seeing the ZA and assuming that would be Zambia. Placed somewhere in the middle of a field. Most of my safety votes in this area has been Mongolia, because there's a lot of beautiful fields in Mongolia. Reminds me, I watched a video of a fella who did some Mongolian singing out in the fields of Mongolia, and it was the most beautiful video I've ever seen. I mentioned it in the Civ video I did with Alex. I don't remember which one, but if you watch all of the Civ videos, you'll find where I've mentioned it at least once and put the video up on the screen for a couple seconds. It's only a small ask. Only a small ask that you go and watch my entire Civ series with Alex to find that clip so you know what I'm talking about now. Only a small ask. youtube.com/c/technoghosty. Just a small ask if you want to find the context of what I'm talking about. Again, so far, my guess is just a safety vote in Mongolia right now. They have a lot of beautiful fields in Mongolia. Absolutely beautiful fields in Mongolia. And this is my safety vote for right now. There's not a lot to go off. Okay, it's definitely in the region. Maybe I'll put it closer to Russia, just in case, because it could be another place that's in the middle of the Russian wilderness. Maybe we'll pop it here. No, that's just looking at someone's house. When you're just going for a city, you can just be nosy, dude. You can just look at people's houses. Just be like, oh yeah, look at that house. Just have a little nose of that. I can't tell if this is a flag. What's that? Someone is wanted. I think this is more Russia. I'm feeling more Russia with this one. But we very well could be in Mongolia. I can't tell. There's a lot of this. And that could be a pattern for a flag. Heading out to sleep. Alright, Laxi. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. I'm fairly certain it's a flag. Is it a Mongolian flag? I don't know what a Mongolian flag looks like. It could be Kazakhstan. I might do a safety vote and do Kazakhstan. Maybe I'll do in the middle. like here. So far, I'm pretty sure this is a flag. I just don't recognize what flag it is. Yeah, that is 100% a flag of some sort. I wish I knew flags better, dude. What flag is that? I'm not going to Google it because obviously Googling will get you banned. Saint Nikolai? Okay, that does feel a little bit more Russian. I think it might be a Latvian flag. It might be in Latvia. Or maybe on the coast of Latvia. I don't know. It's really hard to say. If I vote Latvia and it turns out to be Mongolia, I'd be really upset. Is it Estonia? Do they speak the language in Estonia? No, they don't. Fuck it, dude. I don't know if it's Latvia, if it's Belarus, if it's Kazakhstan. That's definitely a flag. What flag is that? It's an EU flag. There's a flag again. It's 100% a flag. Bulgarian flag. Oh, of course. That was so annoying. I couldn't pinpoint the flag. There's been multiple moments where I've seen a flag, I immediately recognize it, but I just don't know what the flag is or where it is. For Ragnarok. It's free advertising right there. For the new hit movie, For Ragnarok, coming out soon. Mexican. That's .mx. I assume that's Mexican. .mx. I think it might be. Hmm. This is again telling us exactly where we are, I just don't know where it is. Another example of signs telling us the precise place we are in the world right now, but I just don't know where it is in the world. Sorry anyone who does know where we are and they're just currently screaming at their monitor or phone. Apologies. I recognize it could be Mexico because the domain is .mx, and I assume the only country I would use .mx would be Mexico. AT&T. Hamburg. Sabo Oniko. Del Rio. I don't think it actually tells me anything. This person has been suspiciously quiet as well. I wonder if they've gone AFK. The other guy was playing from Algeria, I think? Or was it Pakistan? They was also AFK, which is why I was able to pinpoint exactly where we were in Minnesota, because the guy was just gone. I didn't realize. Memorial, perhaps? Or just a statue? They censored the face of the statue? Are you joking? We gotta protect the privacy of the statue. That's crazy, man. Protecting the privacy of a statue is crazy. Where'd the sign go? Where the fuck did the sign go? Gariantos. Gonzalatios. Okay, I don't know what it is. Again, this is a building that is presumably telling us. This is a fire department that's presumably telling us exactly where we are. Bomberos. I don't know where that is though. Where is Bomberos? Is that in Mexico City? This feels like it could be quite central. We're somewhere in Mexico, but where? I don't know where Bomberos is. Julio? There's a yellow bridge here. I feel like this would be a pretty... maybe a tourist attraction. There's a big yellow bridge. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a normal bridge. A flag. There we go. Okay, this is outside an embassy. So we're outside of a United Nations embassy. 100% Mexico. There's a flag. That confirms it. This is a United Nations embassy, because there's the Canadian flag, the United States flag, and then the United Nations flag. So this has to be in central somewhere, right? I'm gonna guess it's somewhere in central because I don't think they'll put an embassy on the outskirts of the city. I'm just gonna guess Mexico City. I think this guy went AFK. Yeah, he 100% has. Oh, wow. Okay. Monterey. Okay. Concealed entrances. It's in English. Then again, most warning signs usually are, so that doesn't really tell me anything. Although from my experience playing this, majority of warning signs are in their native language, with English underneath it. So that just being straight up English tells me that we're in an English-speaking country. I'm thinking maybe Aussie land somewhere, maybe New Zealand, maybe Tunisia. Or Tasmania, sorry, not Tunisia. Misspeak. No overtaking or passing. Yeah, it's a narrow road. People are doing that, they're fucking idiots. River Run Farm. That sounds almost American, doesn't it? Not to say that Australians wouldn't call their things River Run or whatever, but... River Run? Maybe we're in Skyrim. I don't know, usually there's signs that you're in America. You know, blatantly obvious signs. That'll tell you exactly where you are. No, this is feeling too Aussie to me. I don't think this is America, it's just feeling Aussie. But this guy's 100% AFK. I don't know if it's worth waiting for him or what, but he is 100% AFK. It's fun for us. We get to explore a little bit and figure out where we are. Well, that's not in English. Hang about. Oh, no, that is. That just says hazard chemicals. Okay, hazardous chemicals. Okay. Never mind, we are in somewhere English speaking. Speaking of like hazardous chemicals, do you ever think there's the off chance that one of these guys that are filming or recording or taking photos of the area to put on Google Maps might just accidentally stumble across someone's meth lab? Like Breaking Bad style, they just got a camper van somewhere else in the middle of nowhere. And there's just a bloke in his car just recording the area off of Google Maps and he just accidentally comes across it. Sunny Banks, that feels like an Aussie way naming scheme. Every time we got somewhere Aussie, they've always had a naming scheme similar to that. I'm thinking Australia. I'm thinking Australia on this one. All in English. We're an English-speaking company. Country. Upper Scamander. That's Aussie. 100% Aussie. St. Mary's, ESK Highway. Yeah, I think we're in Aussie land somewhere. Griffith. I notice we don't ever get anywhere like London in these GeoGuessr games. We had somewhere that was... This wasn't on stream, this was off stream, but I had somewhere that was in the same grounds as one of the airports. I think it was Doonford Airport in England. And you could see the Stig driving around. It was really cool. I like to know the context behind that photo shoot though, because did they invite the Stig out to do that specifically for the airport, or was they filming Top Gear and the guy just happened to drive through and ruin the shot? I have no idea. I'd like to know the story behind that. Yeah, we're just traveling through the entire country at this point. I'm getting further and further away. This guy being AFK is giving me way too much time to figure out where we are. I'm thinking it's actually more Tasmania, oddly. I think we're just gonna go Tasmania. If it turns out to be Aussie land, I could be very disappointed. Oh, it was the other side though. Damn. I'm on a complete other side. I'd say GG, but he's AFK, so we can't see it. Nice. I'm gonna go BRB real quick, and then I'll be back. 1 second, please. Okie dokie. We're back. Let us hop on another duel. Got a pretty good win streak in a minute, I think. I don't know if I count the last one, because the fella was AFK after the second turn, so I don't know if I would count that last one as a win. It wasn't really fair. On a pretty good long win streak, though, besides that. Oh, we're in Ukraine. Or is that a political statement? I can't tell. That could just be a political statement. And that being .pl as well, that leads you to believe that's a political statement. Yeah, that's the Polish flag right there. Yeah, we're in Poland. Lodz, yeah, we're in Poland. So we got to be about here, I'd say. A4. How far is the A4? A4 is here. Centrum. Is there another A4 I can vote for? Other than this one? We'll vote for this one. Maybe this one. By rule of elimination. Is this guy FK as well? This guy might be AFK. Why is everyone AFK in these games? What's going on? Arizona time. We're in Arizona. That 100% is Arizona's time, right? Last time I saw something that say Viva Arizona. It wasn't in Arizona. It was somewhere in Mexico. I'm not getting debated this time by Arizona, right? That just says Arizona time. 100% we're in Arizona this time, right? 100%. We're in some sort of site. So if we look for some sort of site as well. Live Oak Springs, maybe we'll go for that. That's quite far out of Arizona though. It's in the state of Arizona. Well, Arizona isn't a state, that was a stupid statement. In the general area of Arizona. Might be this one actually. Spring Valley. Yeah, it might be here somewhere. See if we can find more clues on what the exact name is. Maybe there's just a big sign that says where we are. The Hoover Dam. Okay, we're at the Hoover Dam. Now, where is the Hoover Dam? Bumblebee? Horse thief? It's embarrassing on my part, because I genuinely have no idea where Hoover Dam is. Could not tell you. Swansea? This isn't Wales. Crystal Beach? We saw a Crystal Beach in Minnesota earlier, didn't we? It's not quite the same one. Considering it's across the country, but yeah, we did see a Crystal Beach earlier. I have no idea where the Hoover Dam is, to be honest with you. We could pinpoint exactly where we are if we knew where the Hoover Dam was, but I just don't. Savin, Nevada. Okay. Savin, Nevada. If we just follow this along, we might come across it. I have no idea where it is. I've never been here, so I don't know where Hoover Dam is. I feel like maybe I should. I just straight up don't. Summit. I'm gonna pop it here. Hoover Dam. Is this where the Statue of the Presidents is? Or is that Mount Rushmore? That's Mount Rushmore, isn't it? Oh, it's right in Las Vegas. Wow. Okay. Again, I think that's another win that doesn't count because my opponent was AFK. I had all the time in the world to pinpoint where we was. I don't know if I count that as a win for me. These signs look Spanish or Portuguese. So I assume we're in South America somewhere. Descenso Poligriso. That's not Italian, is it? No, it's not. Is that someone's house or is that just a stop-off point? I often think about people who live up in places like this. You do see the odd house up in the middle of nowhere. Hello Faz, how's it going? I'm fairly certain this is either Spain or somewhere in South America. I feel like every time I've done this, it wound up being Madrid or something. So, it was South America. Like that one time I should went with my gut. Ah, oh, so annoying. I thought, oh, it looks like South America somewhere. I didn't have a clue on where it could be in South America, but I knew it's South America in some capacity. Oh, silly of me. Really silly of me. Not a lot standing out to me right now. Maybe the sign here will help. What's this? Okay, again, we could be in another South American area. Oops. Can I not go down there? No, I can't. Okay, that's a shame. A sign? That's .net. Yeah, that's often something Italians use, isn't it? Are we in Italy somewhere? Angolo di Paradiso. This must be somewhere in Italy. From my very loose understanding of the way Italian looks, at least. I'm gonna say we're somewhere up here for now. Ristorante? I'm fairly certain that's how they spell it in Italian. Sagio. Again, .com. No particular domain. Leangelo. Leangelo del Break. Okay. And we're by the sea, so it's got to be somewhere around here, right? Can't be northern if it's right by the sea. Like, really right by the sea. Isola. Yeah, this is definitely Italian. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to vote. Fuck it, dudes. We'll go here. Oh, wow. Just off the coast of Rome. Cristo, is this Brazil? Hmm. What's that emote? Little boogie? Is that a Skype emote? That looks like a Skype emote. Anyone remember the old Skype emotes? Chat. Yeah, chat. I was gonna say Brazil, but it doesn't feel Brazilian anymore. Is that a hiker? Just fellas here. There's got to be like a house somewhere, like a couple villages or something. Hiking all the way up here in the middle of fuck knows where. It's got to be a little city or something, or a village. I'm starting to feel like it's in Indonesia or something now, I don't know. It was in South America, it was in Peru. Should always go with my gut. Damn, there's something I want to get my ass beat. My precious win streak. My very precious win streak. What would I do without it? Isogino? Agony, this could be Turkey. Sony? It's a Sony store. I don't think it's... Is this going to be another situation where I get Turkey and Polish mixed up again? These two languages have been the bane of my existence. This might very well be Polish or like Latvian or something. We're very central wherever we are. We're right in the middle of a city. And I'm fairly certain this is not Turkish. Maybe Czechian? Maybe in Prague? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Oh, they got it dead on. Oh, they got it dead on. Good for them. They got 5k points. We didn't do a lot of damage because I was close as well. Good for them, though. Holy shit. That would have killed me otherwise. That's either Swedish or Norwegian. I'm leaning more towards Swedish. Or it could be Finnish, actually. I shouldn't rule that out. It could be Finnish. It could be anywhere up north. Depends. It could be something way up north. Needs more signs. Vika Holman. I'm fairly certain we're somewhere Scandinavian. That much is sure. I need to figure out if it's Finland or Norwegian or if it's Sweden. Skågarvag. I'm fairly certain that is 100% Swedish. Strandvagen. Yeah, I'm fairly certain this is in Sweden. Storstromron. Need like one more clue, please. I'm fairly certain we're in Sweden. I just don't know where. Fuck it. Oh, they got it dead on as well. It wasn't Finland's. Oh my god, this person's good. This person's really good. I think the only thing that's not keeping me... The only thing that's keeping me from dying right now is the fact that I've got just enough points to keep me alive. This person's amazing. This could be Japanese. It could be kanji. Yeah, that's Japanese with kanji. Okay. But where are we in Japan? Wherefore art we in Japan? No. Oh, where we are, this is very pretty. Any clues on the vending machines? No. There's something about these little... I guess it would be urban villages up in the mountains of Japan, like in very hilly areas. Are really satisfying to me. Like, the architecture here is just really nice. It's like very aesthetically pleasing about all of it. I'd love to visit somewhere up here. My buddy lives in Japan, and he moved out there a couple years ago now. Would love to go visit him one day. Just costs so much to go out there. I just simply don't have enough to go to Japan. I'd love to though. God, I'd love to visit him in Japan. Look at this place, it's so beautiful, so pretty. Okay, well, I know it's somewhere in Japan, I just don't know where. Nagoya? I think they found it again. Oh, I was close. Not close enough, but... Tezumuka, okay. I thought it could be northern in some capacity. I didn't want to go all the way northern, because I was going to go to Niigata. But no, I was a little bit too far north. Not really getting anything of these buildings. They don't look like they don't look like they're built in any particular way, as you can tell straight. Oh, scared the life out of me. Who's that? Notifications aren't working. Apologies. Give me a sec. Ah, Tio, sorry. Thank you for following. Sorry if I read your name wrong. My phone is quite small. I have bad eyesight. I'm reading chat off my phone, you see, so... Well, at least the notifications. I have no idea what this could be. Not a clue. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have a clue. Yeah. GG, I didn't have a clue that one. I didn't have a clue that one. It was a Romania. Okay. Yeah, that person had me beat. My beautiful win streak. Look at that win streak. All gone kaput in one game. Wow. Oh well. Well played indeed. Radu Restolio. Again, I feel it's Italian, but that's based on my loose knowledge of the language. Okay, they got something straight away. I don't know if it's Italian or if it's... Fuck, I don't know. It feels South American now, but... Okay, it was in Portugal. Okay. It's snowy, so it could be Finland, it could be Norwegian, it could be Greenland, it could be Russia. Let me see the writing. That is almost certainly Scandinavian. Are we in the northernmost regions of Scandinavia, though? That is the question. I'm gonna have to say yes, I think. I was in Finland. I thought so. I went for a safety vote with Sweden because I recognize the language, but yeah, it was obviously Finnish. Don't know, South America again. Safety vote, Argentina. It was in Chile. Okay. GG. I was a safety vote in Argentina. Look at that win streak. Win, 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 win. Loss. Win. Hello. Hello, friends. Can I say hello back? No. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I'm crying. Coming soon. Okay. That fella in an Arsenal top. Think about. Where'd that fella go? Let's investigate this. Oh, he's gone now. He's gone. He's in the calf, apparently. I think he was wearing an Arsenal top. I saw the white sleeves and the red shirt. I think he was wearing an Arsenal shirt. The quality of these pictures is awful. This is 2025 Google. Someone needs to clean their lens. Any domain? Matt Kellogg. Okay. That could just be a name using something that sounds maybe Scottish or Irish. So I'm not going to take that. US Food Services? Yeah, we're somewhere in America. Oh, yep. You can tell by the traffic lights. Yeah, we're somewhere in America. Take one look at those traffic lights and you know exactly where you are. They've seen something. I don't know. Charlotte. Okay, I saw a little bit of Spanish in that sign there and I thought, oh, that looks a bit like Mexico, perhaps. I should have just stuck with my gut of America. Oh. Okay. Is this just a safety boat in Australia? I bet it is. I bet he's doing a safety boat in Australia. He's done Argentina. Whenever you pull one of them in a quick play match, it's always just someone gonna pick somewhere random because they're like, I don't fucking know where this is. I don't know where this is. It's somewhere. Usually churches have the names of them on the front of where it is. You know, Church of America, Church of Wisconsin or whatever, Church of blah blah blah. So let's see. That doesn't, okay. Any domains? Peepers? No domains. a lot of places you can go. In terms of where let me travel, that is. Again, I'm gonna assume this is in like Chile or something. Uruguay, maybe? Paraguay? We'll go Paraguay. It was in Brazil. Okay. Oh. GG. I made beat. Oh, a Swede. Hello. These signs mean nothing to me. It feels like it could be Madrid somewhere. I don't know. Going by the architecture, like those sort of buildings you see often in like Spain and Portugal and stuff like that, Madrid's. Español? Question mark? I don't know. I'm gonna go for a panic vote in Spain. Ah. Where is this? I have no idea where this is. Little tiny island off the east coast of Portugal. Or Spain, sorry. Okay. Southern Thailand. What's he seen? Oh god, what has he seen? I don't know. It was in Brazil again. I should vote for Brazil more often. This is a pretty big hint on any language, at least. There's nothing over that way, so we'll head this way. What are we working with here? On the off chance, why actually just vote for Brazil now? Let's go, fuck it. That was pretty close. Not close enough, but it was enough to put him out of the game. I think we have enough time for one more game. One very quick game. Before Nintendo Direct comes on. That's going to be starting very soon. In fact, it looks like it's already started. Nevada somewhere. Brazil? Again, I should always vote for Brazil more. I'll say hello. Hello. Fields. Nothing to go off. Australia. Nothing to go off. Panic vote Australia. Again, it was in South America. There's a lot of... In all of these games, we get a lot of really weird spots in South America. I feel like majority of my votes are always in South America. Is GeoGuessr Quick Play just rigged or something to constantly show us South America? I've not seen any of Britain, really. Not really seen much of, like, the Netherlands, or... I don't know. I don't know. Fucking... There's nothing to go off here. Croatia, I have nothing to go off. Kazakhstan. This guy must have been stung before as well, because this is the exact same thing as last time when we was in a forest, and it was just in the middle of Russia. That guy must have just thought, you know what, fuck it. Russia. It's gotta be, right? Again, nothing really to go by here. We're in a field. This could be anywhere. I could drive maybe half an hour out of London and probably see this exact same thing on the highway. You know what I mean? Not a lot to go off here. I don't know where we are. And I think I'm just going to vote for Tasmania or something. I just have nothing to go by. I think they're AFK. Okay, it was. It was Aussie adjacent. I went for Tasmania to be a little bit different. I always go for central, like Victoria area, Melbourne, for Australia. I thought I'd go for Tasmania for once. I should have went with my first instinct. Okay, this guy's just bullshitting now. This guy's just bullshitting. Okay, it was quite close to be fair. If he was bullshitting, that was pretty close. San Francisco. Okay, so is it going to be close to San Francisco? Or is it one of the things where it's similarly named? Because San Fran is here. There's Brazil again! I should vote for Brazil more often. I really should. Always Brazil. When you least expect it, it's Brazil. Brazil jump scare. Up in the Alps, question mark. This could be Switzerland's. Just judging by the scenery. Could be up in Canada. I'm gonna guess he's going for Canada as well. I'm just gonna say Canada, I think. Up in Edmonton. It was, oh, okay. Aussie. I'm just going Aussie. These bullshit ass votes, man. I'm going for Aussie. I'm going for fucking Aussie or New Zealand. Bullshit ass votes. It's just nothing to go off. It was in Australia. Of course it was. Of course it was. Nothing to go by whatsoever. It's just in the middle of a pretty barren, dead place. It's gotta be Australia, right? Any domains? Could that be Brazil? I'm feeling Brazil. I've had too many Brazil jump scares in the last 3 games for me not to be convinced it's not Brazil. Right now we're gonna stick with Brazil. I'm gonna pop a marker here in case I get caught out. Like that. Because now we don't have to panic about clicking somewhere in Brazil. A sign. Give me a sign. No. San Rogue. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It was in Colombia. The one time I vote Brazil, it's not Brazil. Unbelievable. Wow, this place is beautiful. That's looking pretty, Fuck! Okay. Fuck. Panic vote. Oh, it's in Iraq. Okay. God, that's a panic vote and a half. GG. I couldn't find it in time. I was looking for Switzerland. It wasn't Switzerland, but it's fine. And that, my friends, is where I'm going to end it, because Nintendo Direct is on right now, and I didn't really miss much of it. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you did enjoy. Be back in tomorrow, something with Alex. And yeah, I'll see you all then. Bye for now. You can all now tell me how bad I am at geoguessr. Emote only mode is off. Goodbye.